many flames. Jeez Louise. Alright, well, I guess we're gonna get into it. Somebody got burned by many flames. I guess I'll just give y'all a minute to get in here before we get into it. Ay, 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 ay. People gotta stop playing with fire. That's what gotta happen. Stop playing with fire. Stop playing with fire. That's what people gotta stop doing. Got to be more careful. Good afternoon, good evening, everybody. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. This eagle got people out here looking real crazy, let me tell you that. This eagle got people looking bananas. Good afternoon, good evening. I know, right? Depending on where you at, Shaji. You know what I mean? Wherever you're at in the world. Okay? Blessed day. How about we just say that? Blessed day. Blessings to you all. Thank you all for your time, your energy, your attention span, right? And your patience. I appreciate the exchange of energy as well. Thank you for the likes, the gifts, the comments. Help your cousins out in the chat. This is an overall collective love reading, okay? All right. Blessings to you, Shai G. All right, so if you're new here, I am an overall intuitive reader, so I'm going to give you my intuitive messages that I received from Spirit. And then we will get into what the cards have to say to dive further into the situation. Oh, my nose is itching. I'm sorry, one moment, y'all. All right. I feel like, I'm going to tell y'all what I got, because this is ridiculous. I'm trying to weave through someone's emotions. So if you've been trying to read between the lines of someone's emotions versus their actions versus their energy versus their text messages, I feel like depending on how you're connecting with this person, right? Like their text messages have one energy, but their phone calls have a different sound on their voice. So that's giving a different energy. But then if you've seen them in person, their body language is giving something different. So, and mix this around how you need to, right? Like maybe none of this is going on, but you've seen them on like Snapchat, but then you've seen them on Instagram. It just feels like there's a bunch of different energy going on with this person. And I feel like this energy is not energy, it's different mask that they're putting on. Someone is trying their best, I feel like, to drown out the sorrow or drown out the heartache, drown out the longing or the wanting or whatever that is plaguing them internally. Something is calling for their attention, and I feel like they're trying to drown it out with a bunch of different stuff. So I feel like anyone that's asking them to do something, anyone who invites them out, they're just going because it's something to get them away from being at home or being by themselves, even if they're not at home, drowning in something or in an emotion. I feel like someone walked away from something that could have been, I'm not going to say it was a challenge, or maybe it was a challenge to this person. I feel like it pressured them to kind of be a little more honest in a heart space. It pressured them to kind of say that they enjoyed the mushy moments. It pressured someone to grow up a little bit in love, to kind of like expect a phone call or want a phone call or want to see you or want your touch. Or there's something about this connection that made this person really want to grow up or want adult or mature love. I'll call it mature love, male or female. Like they really wanted, maybe they wanted you to expect their phone calls. Because I'm hearing it fell flat. Like maybe they didn't know how to display that, but they were hoping that they would get that from you, collective. But you didn't fully show that. So I feel like they read it wrong, even though I feel like this person was all in. Somebody might have been crushing on you so hard, but not showing that. But then they would say things that would be like, we're not even at that stage. Like they would say things like, because you know you're gonna be moving in before too long. And it's like, but we don't even go out on dates consistently. Or like, you're not even around consistently. Or like, there's something about this that just, how are you saying that, but you're doing this? This person, I feel like they just thought that if I'm feeling it, you feeling it, right? Like, I'm sorry. My apologies. I'm not trying to make someone seem like, oh, Lord. I just feel like this person was like, well, I'm there, so you got to be there because I'm there, because I wouldn't just feel it out of nowhere. It is like, what? So you didn't want to communicate that you were really in, like, liking me and you were trying to go to that next stage. You just assumed because you felt that way. I did. And I feel like there was one or two instances where this person may have said something like, it could have been, I love you. It could have been, oh, I really like you. It could have been, it's some type of endearment, like term of endearment. It could have been a gift. Like maybe this person bought you like a really expensive gift and you were like, whoa, what? Like, we're there? And it caught you off guard. I feel like your response to it, or if they said, I love you, and you were like, I'm sorry, what happened? And again, y'all could have been in this a year, 2 years, 3 years, but just whenever it just feels like what they poured on it at that moment caught you off guard. And I think this person was then like, oh, so you don't like me like that. So if after some type of big term of endearment or something like that, if this person started pulling back thinking that you didn't like them like that, or they said that to you, that's because they just energetically thought what I'm feeling, you got to be feeling, because I'm picking it up from somewhere. But I feel like since then, since that moment or those moments, this person just felt like maybe you were just playing along. I keep hearing something about they were just playing along. They were just playing along. You know what I mean? Like they like me, but they don't like me like that. Like they enjoy my company, but I feel like my collective really liked you, whoever you are out there. But it was just like, why wouldn't you like you just threw it on like syrup on pancakes out of nowhere. You know what I mean? Like, and I ordered, you know, a whole burger and you know what I mean? Like, I just feel like it just didn't click. Like, where did it come from out of nowhere? So I don't think that y'all didn't like this person. I think that y'all were trying to understand what the pace that this person wanted to go at. And they just fell real hard for you. And instead of knowing how to communicate it or even knowing how to show it, I feel like it just threw up one day. Threw up in a gift, threw up in a conversation, threw up in a I love you, threw up in some way that caught you off guard, made you feel, maybe they touched you or kissed you in a way. I'm getting that too. Like some type of like kiss that was just like that kiss and you were just like that came, oh my gosh, that came out of nowhere. And maybe your word choice again was shocking. It caught you off guard. All right, let's keep going. I hope this resonates. It is an overall collective. Thank y'all. I'm sorry. My eyes are all over the place and the camera's a little further, so I can't see all comments. But thank y'all so much for the gifts, the comments, the shares, the likes. All right. Go further. Since that's happened, this person's pulled back. I feel like they've been giving you kind of mixed signals. And I also feel like this person has now felt like they needed to fulfill something that makes them feel like them, right? Like, maybe they were, very popular. Maybe they had a lot of options. Maybe they were single and just happy. But I feel like something shifted in them when they met you. And since I guess that situation that happened where they didn't get the response they were looking for, I feel like they put themselves in kind of really sketchy situations, hanging with sketchy people, on sketchy dating apps. I just feel like something's real sketch about this person's energy. And I feel like that ended up between the two of y'all. Like the communication just got real sticky. I'm trying to like get another. It almost felt like stale. Like this person just went stale. Like taking longer to text back or being real short in their sentences or being real like 2-word, 1-word sentence, like responses. And it's like, well, where'd all that come from? Like just a second ago, you were saying this and that and the third and the eighth. And now you're acting like you good on me. Like, I don't know any other way to say it other than that. So it just feel like it went stale really quickly. But I feel like this person really was, and I'm not giving them a pass, all right? So don't shoot me out in the comments. But I feel like this person kind of really did push to be that person. So if they were consistent at one point in time with their texts or their phone calls or, you know, going out or whatever that was, if there was some type of consistency, because this doesn't seem like a person that's like showing up every day at your job with lunch and flowers. Now, some of y'all may have that every single day. But this person I feel like this person is someone who like goes out of their way to, or may have to communicate or contact you or be on the phone for a long time. Like even if they were at work, they would be on the phone with you, even if it's loud in the background. I feel like this person did something in a period of time that was consistent enough to where like, I feel like they pushed themselves outside of their norm for you. And then when that happened, your response was stale. So they went all the way hermit. I hope that makes sense. In your eyes, today, you look back and be like, oh, well, maybe that's what they were trying to do. Or maybe that's what they were trying to display. That was their love language. Whether you know it or not, that was their love language. To you, it was like, well, that was just what I'm used to. But to them, that's not what they're used to giving. And so I think the lesson here for my collective is that sometimes we need to take a step back. We know what we want. And that's something that I feel like my collective is very strong in standing on that point. I'm not going to take anything less than what I want. But sometimes we got to take a step back and see, what is this person giving? Because that may be the only way they know how to communicate. Somebody either just put their hand over their mouth or their hand over their heart, or you folded your hands in your lap. Somebody put their hands on the back of their shoulders or your hands on your head. I'm talking to all of y'all. Sometimes we got to take a step back and say, maybe this person is talking in a different love language. Or maybe they're talking in that type of love language, but in a different, maybe they're talking Russian in words of affirmation. You know what I mean? I feel like this person was giving and stepping outside their box, but I don't know that my collective saw it. And again, not putting y'all in the fire, but I feel like this person also didn't communicate that this is what I'm trying to display to you. So that's why there was no guide, right? There was no color code. There was no instructions. So there was definitely a communication barrier. I just want to put that out there. All right, let's keep going. Long road. You have a long way to go before you find what you want, but the journey helps you grow. So I don't believe that this was your forever person either. I think what you both did is triggered each other to understand how to be ready for the next person who's going to be the ultimate love. So if you felt like the last person you met, there was a lot of attraction, even like passion. Y'all might have had some sexual passion if it went that far. But I think now you look back and you're like, that wasn't my person. But I feel like it did test your wills. Maybe you did make some provisions and change for this person too. Because I feel like they did. I feel like some of y'all know that this person did kind of push themselves beyond the norm. And I feel like some of y'all have learned some things from this person too. I'm hearing trigger points. Maybe this person did trigger you, but you handled it differently. I don't think you're on a long road. I feel like you've been on a long road. Is there an age gap here? There might be an age gap or a gap in, when I say gap, I mean like distance between where y'all are from, how y'all were even raised. Y'all could be the same age, but somebody might have been raised with very like 1950s morals and values, and you might have been raised with like the 1980s, 1990s morals and values. I just feel like there's a gap here between the two of y'all. Y'all let me know what it is, but I just feel like this person did come along to kind of give you some youthful jolt of energy, but also to show you how far you've come, because I think you have noticed some traits in this person that you want to kind of give them almost like not a lesson, like you're sitting them down like they're a child, but almost like you just want to show them how to be able to navigate through this if they meet someone that they like that again. Not that we're about to do that now, because I feel like we're not on that level. Like, we're not about to do all that. Yeah, not today. But if it would have ended maybe with friendship and not this miscommunication, pointing fingers, I feel like, or something like that, then maybe you would have had that conversation. But today it's like I'm ready to keep going towards someone who I don't have to have the elementary level conversations about love. I hope that makes sense. I'm not here to be rude, right? But I just feel like you want someone who's at least gonna communicate. Like, if you don't understand, say you don't understand. Don't be so caught up in your own ego, pride, or whatever you got going on that you can't say, I don't know what you're trying to say. I don't know what you're trying to convey. I don't know what your feelings are for me, or what are your feelings. Like, I feel like this person should have asked, because I feel like my collective did. Or at least you let this person know how you were feeling about them. So if the question, I'm going to make it up, childish. Someone has to be an adult in the room. Maybe the term should be grow up or get out. That's where we at. That's what I'm talking about. Like I said, I don't mean to call it elementary level of love, but when I think about love, I think about you literally growing, right? Learning, applying, and growing to the next level. Some people, they get a lot of love. They get a lot of people in and out of their life, but what did you learn from it so that you can align with something that's a healthier way of giving and receiving love, so you can grow, so you can find that soulmate? But I just feel like somebody was connected to someone, my collective. I think your person just, even if they were triggered to want to grow up, they didn't. That's why I said I think this long road is more them. You've seen the red flags, and I think you were hoping that this person would, like, come on. Like, I think you gave them, like, the cliff notes to the cliff notes. Do you understand? Like, I'm putting it in as layman's terms as possible. I'm being as direct with my communication. I feel like even when you would text something, if it was a long-winded text, you would even shorten it, condense it, just so that you got to the point of what you wanted to relay. I feel drained as hell. Kudos to my collective for holding on. I don't know if y'all had a vitamin water, a no-dose. I don't know if y'all had steak out like, the cops or what, but y'all tried, and I appreciate it. And I wasn't even in that damn relationship. Do you hear me? I appreciate it. I want you to know that from my heart to yours, because I can feel the energy that y'all put into this to make this work. All right, one more card. Blind spot. Caught up in the wind whirl, you can't see what's really going on. Ask a trusted friend for advice. Now, this card is going to be on y'all. Y'all know this is the healing butterfly, so I don't hold back no punches. I feel like friends, family members, loved ones was trying to let you know you need to look at your peripheral, because there's some, not even red flags, there's whole ass red billboards to the left, to the right, and behind you. And you are so focused on trying to make this work that you're not seeing it. I feel like some of y'all now can look back and be like, yeah, I should have really listened to so-and-so when they said such and such. I also feel like you caught this person off guard. They didn't think that you were coming with this type of love. Like, they really thought that you were playing, that you were maybe setting them up for something, or that you weren't genuine, or that you weren't caring, or that you weren't truly loving, or that you weren't going to be a friend if it all went to shit or something like that. Now, at this point, I'm going to be honest, I don't know if there's too many friendships still lasting. I'm going to be 100. But I feel like you caught this person off guard with how just genuine you were in your love and your care. And I feel like some of their loved ones may have said, look, you might want to get your shit together. Like, you might want to see this person for who they were. Like, this person's really trying to, I feel like somebody told them they're trying to invest in you. And I think that they took that as you being like a simp, or head over heels, or, pussy whipped, dick whipped, something like that. Maybe this person thought they had you whipped. Like, I almost feel like they took it to a childish, thank you, Spirit. They took it to a childish level of what they were receiving, even from the people who were very mature in their life. And it's like, yo, I'm even hearing something like, you need to grow up. You need to grow up. So I'm hearing it. So I'm hearing that. I'm feeling that blind spot in too many. And this is actually what we started with. This many flames. It can take many tries to find the right one. Take a break when you need to, and don't give up. So I feel like y'all definitely, I think that is your message. But what I was feeling earlier when I first started the live is that this person may have made very quick decisions. Because I'm hearing burning the candle at both ends. So maybe they burned through like dating multiple people since they've connected with you, or since y'all have disconnected. Thank you, Spirit. Since y'all have disconnected, because they just went, no, it went like this. So since y'all disconnected, they may have been like, again, I feel like they're spreading themselves thin. Thank you. Burning the candle at two ends. Anybody asking them out, they're going out. Anybody asking if they want to join the party, they're joining the party. I just feel like it's just a lot of trying to distract themselves. Okay? All right. I also feel, I don't know where this comes. That's the weirdest way you've ever sent a message, Spirit. If you're like more of a naturalista, male or female, like you don't be doing no Beijing or all of that for my men. My ladies, maybe you don't really do caked up makeup, or you don't do all the real big eyelashes, or, you know, like just no eccentrics. Something about the natural parts of you this person absolutely adores. And maybe the people that they've been attracting here lately are more enhanced. I don't want to be rude to anybody. But then again, would I be me if I wasn't me? But I'm going to let y'all breathe tonight. I ain't going to come at nobody neck tonight. I ain't got that type of energy. But they do. Especially if you take good care of your skin. I feel like your skin and your hair, nails, skin, hair, and nails. Something about that. Like, if you pamper yourself, yeah. Good cologne, good perfumes, good, you know, soaps or something like that. Lotions. This person just, and I feel like there's a whole routine to how you do what you do as well, collective. And this person just, maybe they used to watch you. Somebody used to lotion you down or wash you down or something like that. That may also resonate. Only take what resonates. Here comes the hiccups. Excuse me. All right, go further into this message, Spirit. All right. No matter what, this person is broken, shattered, heartbroken, and destroyed. And I'm hearing it's written all over. That's one of my favorite songs, but written all over your face is coming in. The song that I'm hearing, but I feel like people can now see that they're like, this person can't hide their sadness. They can't hide that they can't. Like, somebody must be at the bars looking like sad in the face, and then somebody be like, yo, you all right? And then they try to pretend like, no, I'm cool, I'm good. It's like, no, you ain't. No, you ain't. No, you ain't. No, you not. Your eyes is all puffy. Like, was you crying before you got here? Like, bluff, pretending, mask, exaggeration. I'm telling you, this person is not okay. This person is not okay. And I want them to just say it. I feel like they say it by themselves, to themselves, but they won't admit it. Not even to their closest friends, they won't admit that they're not okay. They're afraid that they're going to get laughed at. They're afraid that somebody's going to be like, I told you so. They're afraid that somebody's going to basically confirm what they already feel, that you don't want nothing else to do with this childish connection. You don't want nothing else to do with this back and forth. It's like, I feel like it didn't even get to the level that it needed to before you started acting like this. Like, who would... So, yeah, I just feel like my collective is... I feel like this person just doesn't want to be faced with the termination notice. It's almost like trying to run from getting the divorce papers. Is somebody running from the divorce papers? Oh, shit. Somebody might... Maybe that's why they're always on the go. They don't want to stay in one place too long. They're afraid to get the divorce papers? Oh. Wow. Interesting. Influences, attachment, third parties, and their peers. Like I said, that came over the blind spot. So like I said, some of y'all have had some peers that told y'all to look, and before it even got to this point, for the red flags. And some of y'all still wanted to entertain and give it the benefit of the doubt. Others of them, it's their third parties now, along with their peers telling them, I see you over here crying in this corner. You need to take your ass home and tell that person you love them. Let's keep going. Let me get 3 more cards. Yeah. Rejection, abandoned, dismissed, and irrational fear. This person is afraid that this is really going to, like, that they're either going to get divorced or you're never going to want to talk to them. You're not going to want to give them friendship. If you think, okay, discern this, all right? This ain't gonna be everybody. If you think you saw them in like a Target, the grocery store, Walmart, obviously y'all would have to live in the same area. And you think that they ducked behind something and left, or you seen them in the gas station, but they ducked and went the other way. If you think you saw this person in the last 6 to 8 weeks, but it could be months, 6 to 8 is what I just told, but I don't feel it's years. It's either 6 to 8 months or 6 to 8 weeks, and you feel like they ducked off, they did. But I don't think that they were trying to be in your space, okay? I just want to let y'all know. They weren't stalking you, but when they saw you, it was hard not to keep staring. Like, they could have left and you probably wouldn't even have known, but they stayed for, I feel like, a couple seconds to a minute or whatever because they saw you. I don't think that they went from, like, place to place to place to place stalking you, okay? I just think that they saw you and it was like, oh, my God, oh, my God, oh, my God. And then they just got caught up, okay? Just to let you know, okay? Keep going, Spirit. Listen, memories, reminiscing, dwelling, bittersweet, dwelling on the past. This person got a mask on. They daydreaming and I'm thinking of you. I'm hearing that. Love and happiness. I'm hearing that. Sitting at the dock of the bay. Cutie pie. I think that's Rolls Royce, but I could be wrong. Or the OJs. Over the influence is what? The clarity, the truth, the intentions, and the honesty. Yes, there are some third parties that are going on. That is true. But there's also some peers that tried to open your eyes, and I feel like currently trying to open this other person's eyes about what they feel and what they had with you. If by chance this is a situation where you met the friends and there's a picture, or y'all went out with the friends and there's something about the friends meeting you or knowing about you. If not, I feel like they know of you via photos. Like your person showed them photos, showed them. If you have a business, they might have shown anything. Your Etsy shop, maybe you write, somebody writes articles. They might have shown an article. If you do hair, they showed that. If you have a business online, they showed that, okay? If you never met the friends, they showed whatever they knew to boast about who you are and the wonderful things you've done. If you've met the friends, I feel like the friends either have a picture of everybody together and they're like, look how happy you were in this picture or something like that. If not, they go back to like, remember when you was showing me all their pictures? Like you was all happy, to smile on your face. Okay, male or female, all right? What's this? Broken and rejection, shocking, turmoil, trouble, and unexpected. I feel like when y'all had enough, I feel like y'all really went ahead and just, it's cool. Like, I feel like it's that. I don't feel I bust the windows out your car. Like, I'm not getting that, okay? Now, some of y'all might have felt it, okay? I'm not going to say that we weren't almost there. But, just kidding. I feel like it was more of one of those situations where enough had been enough. And it was so much easier for me to just release. Because holding on and having a long, drawn-out conversation probably would have ended up with me busting you right in the back of your throat. So it's best that I just pack my things and leave and not say anything. I feel like I don't want to get my blood pressure rising if you say something stupid. So it could have been something like that. Like, if you respond to me dumb, I'm going to cuss you smooth out. So let me just get my things. I don't think this person expected that. I think they wanted you to react. I think they wanted to have some, they were hoping that if you gave some of that energy, they would have something to hold on to. That's some narcissistic shit. Like gaslighting. All right, anyways, bluff, and memories. What's going on here, Spirit? Thank you. Healing, releasing, purifying, and cleansing. I will say this. I think this person does think about it. I think in this time that they're disconnected from your loyalty and your peace and being in the middle of all this negative energy and people clinging on to them, I feel like there is some leeches. I feel like there's some broke-ass people in their camp. Ooh, child. I don't know what that means. Maybe you know, maybe you don't. But either way, I feel like this person does want to. I just don't know that they're there. I'm going to get another one. And well, no, they're not. We're good. We're not. They're not. I think they would love to. Because, that's the only way. That's the only road that would lead back to you. Thank you, Spirit. That's the only road that would lead back to you, is the healing. But they're still in a lusting energy. Like, we still got many flames up here. So, what? But I feel like, let me say, this is the most childish shit I ever heard. But I'm going to say it because I'm the messenger. I feel like somebody would detox themselves if y'all wanted to get back into what y'all had going on. What? Detox? I'm going to just hush. I'm just the messenger. I'm not here to give my opinion on anything. All right. Running around with these back alley sewer rats. Yeah, you're going to need a detox. Moving forward. What else you got here, Spirit? Where's the card? I heard it flip. I don't know. Oh, there it is. Chemistry, attraction, spark. Like I said, their friends saw the smile. Their friends saw the smile. Whether you were there at this during this conversation or this person just showed pictures and spoke up your praises, they seen something. These peers seen something in your person, a smile, a gesture. Maybe they did slip up and said that they loved you to your friend or their friend. I just feel like this person, child, the light couldn't have been any more clearer. This resistance, this timid energy, suppressing. I don't know. Now they got down there bitter because of all their secrets, trying to give mixed signals. Stress the hell out, and they need to grow. They've been like I said, they've been thinking about it. They've been withdrawn, thinking about healing themselves, getting on this path. And I'm definitely feeling like if this person's about to hit a milestone, 20, 21, 25, 30, 35, y'all know how it goes. Put yourself where you at. I feel like that's also kind of waking them up. Like, how long should anyone be on this lusty, many people energy? And trust me, there's tears. If you've woken up out of nowhere feeling like you wanted to cry, or you woke up and you had puffy eyes like you were crying, I feel like that might have been this person's energy. All right. Real quick, one more deck. I'm going to get some tarot, and then I'm gonna get some butterfly kisses and close it out, because, I mean, you're moving forward as you should. As you should. But I feel like in this reading, y'all also got some insight and some wisdom as well when it comes to how to move forward, when it comes to love, and what the lessons were with connecting with this person. I'm not fully feeling soulmate energy, though. I'm going to be honest. I feel like this is someone that you might have dated recently. And maybe y'all did have a stint, a year. I don't feel like it's anything longer than maybe 3 years. And that's including the friendship period. Wedding rings, union, marriage, soul connection, everlasting love, and devotion. What is this here for? Phoenix, new phase, renew and growth. I mean, again, everybody's different. We do know that this person wants to heal. I don't believe they're in that energy right now. Rise from the ashes. I just don't think that this is your forever person. Especially with the Phoenix rising, you've been on a journey for a long time. You tell me, when you sit back and think about how this person treated you in this situation, if that's really how you want your wife or your husband to treat you. And the next time they come around and they want to be a part of your life, do they vibe with this Phoenix energy that you find yourself in? Right? You want to be loved differently than you did 5 years ago. You want to be cared for and supported differently than you did 3 months ago, 3 years ago, whatever that is. You're ready for a real commitment. Is this person in commitment energy? Because right now they're still broken and healing. If there was a soulmate or a connection, something like that, I would let y'all know, but I just don't think this is where y'all need to bet your time and your money on. Not here. Not here. Keep going, Spirit. True jumpers only. Thank you. Make healthy choices. Self-love, self-care, being happier, love, and life. So discern it. If this person comes back around, discern it for yourself. But they got to be in a healed energy. Healthy choices. Another card. True jumpers on there. Thank you. Oh, well, that didn't flip. Abundance, positive mindset, manifest, gratitude, bliss, abundance, and blessings. I feel like a lot of y'all are definitely looking towards like what you could have gained had you not been with this person. Does that make sense? Like maybe you would have had more time to do overtime. Maybe you would have had more time on your business. Maybe you would have had more time. Or maybe you are just looking back at the last year and a half, year and a half to 2 years of growth. And you're looking at how you can make changes. Like I could have had this done, that done, and this done last year. Let me get these things done this year. Something like that. I feel like it's outside of the love. Partying, time with friends, having fun, happily single, and living in the moment. That Phoenix energy. Go on the trips. Please go on the trips. Go on all the trips. Enjoy all of the times, okay? Go to all of the festivals. That's what I'm feeling right now. Passion, insane chemistry, spark, having fun, equal interest, and burning desire. This is what we are aligning with. Nieces and nephews, nephews and nieces. Someone who has this craving and passion to have a life partner, who wants to have adventures and fun. Someone who wants to give just as much as they know that they'll need to take. You get what I'm saying? There's a balanced energy that needs to happen when it comes to who you choose and love. And listen, the snake energy's at the bottom of the deck. Competition and enemy, the other woman looking over the shoulder. And what else did we have at the bottom of the deck? The many flames. I'm just giving it to you like I got it. Somebody may be trying their best to hide the third parties in their life or just the toxicity. Let me be clear. There might not be people here. And below the many flames was what? This person is adrift. Not willing to settle down or be responsible. Time to commit, but they're not willing. And below that is the forgiving energy. They didn't mean to hurt you, but they're guilty for what they did. And now shit is rocky. So I'm just giving it to you. And what is below that? Their needs. Their needs are emotional healing, if you ask me. Shit. Whatever their codependent addiction is, it's still giving them an emotional blockage. So rise above this situation, my loves. That's my suggestion. That's what I have from Spirit. I'm just going to give it to you like I got it. Okay? Let's get some messages real quick. If you've done a burning ritual with candles and any type of, I'm not going to say any type. If you've done a burning ritual, burning ritual containing dried flowers, cardamom, rosemary, basil, sea salt, cinnamon, juniper berry, okay, turmeric, curry powder, black pepper, any of those ingredients there, your message and your ritual was received, and so mote it be. All right. Whether that's with a candle or without a candle. And so mote it be. All right. What messages do we have here? Give me true jumpers. Why does this person keep saying, okay, my cards keep going this way, as if they don't really want you to see what's going on. They don't really want you to see what's going on. They don't really want you to get messages. Do you feel like you're getting delays in your life? You may need to do some type of sea salt bath, say a prayer, however you connect to your spiritual team to ask to remove blockages and or to see things clearly. That's what you're asking for. That's what you're tapping into. Because it's almost like this person wants you to be distracted or to miss a calling or to miss a message or to make sure you're opening all your mail, okay? We just came out of that Mercury retrograde. Open all your mail, check your email, make sure you're double checking any emails or things you need to send out at work. Because if y'all are here, if y'all are my consistent, love bugs, y'all know my cards normally fly over here. I don't know why they're flying backwards. Someone's trying to get you off your game a little bit, I feel like. Unbreakable love. This person has a genuine love for you. You can overcome any issues that may arise. I feel like this person, I don't know about unbreakable love, okay? I feel like they do genuinely care about your well-being, but I feel like y'all are unbreakable from the type of toxic love that they were trying to give you. I don't feel like this, if it was unbreakable, this person would have came back and took accountability for what their hand was. It would not have always been you trying to clear the air. I'm just saying. But you can overcome this bullshit. Unconditional love. The love between you and your person is eternal. Nothing and no one can take it from you. Are y'all hoping for a soulmate that can understand you better than anyone else has ever understood you? I feel like there's something about y'all ask for the ultimate love. I'm hearing You Give Good Love by Whitney Houston. I'm hearing A House Is Not a Home. Well, new love, a new chapter begins, whether it's with a new partner in a current relationship. Discern it for yourself. If this old person comes back and they're telling you about all of this and they're admitting their fault and they're asking you what they can do and they're showing you promise, well then baby, congratulations. I'm here for it. Post it on TikTok so we can all see it and get and be able to vibe high off the love that you have. But I'm going to be honest, a lot of them kind of reverted, almost like I'm hearing turtle. I'm hearing turtle. Like they reverted back to old ways. And that's why a new love, something unbreakable, unshakable, I feel like is coming in the future. Someone who's really going to be vibing like you're vibing. Forgive and release. You are stronger when you carry love and forgiveness rather than anger. And I don't really think y'all are angry. I think y'all are just tired of this person pulling on your energy. And yes, it's time. So for those who haven't fully blocked this person on everything, yeah, it's time. I get it. Sometimes we just want to know if that person's alive, if they're well, if they're good, and all of those things. But I feel like the last couple times y'all have connected, it's just been either really, really dry or damn near this person wanted to try to trigger you. Unrequited. All right. Well, unrequited feelings. There's not enough love to keep this relationship going in a healthy way. Third party situation. Other people may be interfering with this relationship and dimming its full potential. And then deception. Someone is wearing a mask in this relationship, which goes right back to where we started with the mask. Am I wrong? Where's it at? Someone is really trying their best to play smoke and mirrors with y'all. And as an intuitive reader, I'm seeing right through it. And I get it. There's so many readings, I think, out here right now. Like, oh, your person's coming back and they're healed. They want to be. Yeah. They might have even stepped up at work. Oh, I'm the supervisor now. Good for you. They might have started, having healthy boundaries with, a toxic parent. Wonderful. But you still out here in these streets. You still out here acting a nut. And I don't care what anybody says. If that person comes back and they're still acting the same way and the energy still feels the same, it's the same shit. Y'all hear that siren? Y'all hear that siren? Oh, okay. Don't let nobody get you caught up in the nostalgia of what was. Put that shit away like an old cassette tape. Damn it, put it away like an old 8-track tape. Do you understand what I'm saying? But that's up to y'all. I'm sorry, I can't tell y'all what to do. Let me retract that vote. But I'm not feeling it. I feel like there's a lot of nostalgia. You know what I mean? If I would have. Oh, I wish I should have. Oh, I wish I could have. Man, ain't nobody got the time for the shoulda, coulda, wouldas. All right, let's see what the butterfly kisses. Oh, okay. Real quick, I'm going to pull a few tarot. Fresh out the box. Fresh New beginnings, my love. No more obstacles and challenges trying to bridge the gap between you and this person. I'm hearing Can We Talk by Tevin Campbell. I don't know who this is. Welcome. Forget what her name is. Alright. Just a few cards from the tarot. Well, Sacrifice and Triumph. The Chariot card. Releasing this person in this situation. You've seen the red flags. We were already talking about those red flags. It's time. Release your... And there go... I keep getting... I've been getting rainbows and readings all day. Ah, come on. Killing me, Smalls. Triumphant success. Clarity and truth. That Ace of Swords. Cut them off at the kneecaps when the shit don't add up. Third eye chakra, because you see through the bullshit. Y'all have ascended. The energy that you feel, it just don't add up. All right, we ain't about... There go those obstacles and challenges again, y'all. Oh, gotcha. We got the universe. Stand your ground because you know that things are moving in your favor. You know you're moving into a place of firm foundation. This person might be discontent and bored even with all the money that they may have in their life right now. But it's because they no longer have their soulmate or someone who felt like a soulmate or someone who felt like childlike, lovable energy. Whatever that situation was, it is no longer available to them. You may be getting 666, 777, 444, 1441, 123, 1234. I'm getting heavy 444, 666, and 777 though. 456. All right. Let's get something from the Butterfly Kisses deck. I just seen between the ages of 26 and 38. So that could be, doesn't have to be. Yeah, this person might have a nice, I'm hearing cushion, a cushiony life, right? They might not want for anything for real or something to that nature. But they're still locked out of your castle. Even if they got their own castle, they're still locked out of yours, I feel like. Which doesn't make them too happy at all. Not at all. I'm hearing heavily guarded, heavily protected. So if by chance you know that this person may work with magic or rituals or things like that, candle magic, anything like that, they've tried to knock on that door and they've had their ass kicked each and every time. Like, why would you come to these gates again? Now I gotta beat your ass. Like, I just feel like somebody's ancestors is not here for it. And this person, whether they've hired someone to try to do like love spell or something, or they've tried themselves to get in your energy, at this point, it's on and popping. You know what I mean? Like, it's the spirit, your spirit team, they ain't playing no more games with this person. And if it's not them, it's whoever they tried to hire to do it. All right. If you know a reader that reads with their face showing and they ended up with like a black eye or a split lip or something like that, that person may have been doing some spell work that they wasn't supposed to be doing. And they got ganged. They got gang jumped in the ethers. And it ended up showing up on their face. So... Or they got like something, they got their ass handed to them in the spiritual realm. And then in the 3D, the karma came back and they like actually like got, who knows, elbowed by a family member or something like that. And it like basically still showed a mark in the 3D and the 5D. I hope that makes sense. Like someone fought and got their ass whooped in the 5D. And then when they woke up the next day, like maybe their dog or something like hit them by accident in the eye. And it was like, yeah. I'm not playing. I'm showing up. You know, like it was the ancestors was like, no, not only in the 5D in your dreams, what you think is your dreams, I'm a black that eye. You know what I'm saying? So I feel like whoever's messing around in your energy, especially when it comes to you finding love, happiness, joy, not so much your abundance. I don't feel like your abundance is being attacked at this time, but I feel like there's something about your happiness and your joy and finding genuine love. Your ancestors be damned. It could be an earth sign, a Taurus, Virgo, or a Capricorn. It doesn't have to be. Okay, so only take what resonates, even out of the Butterfly Kisses deck, okay? Let me move these tarot cards. That got to be a raggedy situation. You get what I'm saying? You done got your ass whooped in the 5D, and you know for a fact it happened, and you wake up, and now you got to bear the burden in flesh. Ooh, you can't even walk that off. You can't even pretend that didn't happen, because everybody going to be like, well, what happened there? You know that the dog just hit me. When really, deep down inside your soul, you know you got your ass whooped. I don't know. That's just a little funny to me. Passionless. Since you've left, the fire is out. The passion for life and love no longer exists, and the thrill is gone, like I said. Pretending. You hear that music? This person bumping the music at the club, at the festivals, having a quote-unquote good time, and just as sad, I feel like. Spirit said keep moving forward. You're on the right path. You are making the right decisions. Keep moving or going towards your North Node, your truth, your happiness, your heart's desires. Your prayers, your wishes, and your affirmations are or X, initials of their name or your name. Could be a middle name. I'm not getting heavy. It could be a nickname. I'm getting first, middle, or last name between you and them. Not really getting too much of a family or a friend, but if it resonates, calm down and look again. You just might be making too much of this situation. Slow down. Take one more look from a clear mind and a calm soul. I feel like that's what this person should have did before they made this decision, this childish ass decision to go back to old ways. Crown chakra, wisdom, spirituality, unity, and connection. So I guess maybe this is their pal and this is your pal. I don't know, but I feel like y'all have definitely been looking at the situation with more wisdom, trying to figure out what you need to learn so you don't go through this again in love. I'm hearing that. I ain't going through this bullshit again in love. Let me make sure maybe that's what it is. Maybe y'all are saying I need to slow down as well. Make sure I'm applying the lesson so the next person I meet, I'm not going through the same thing again. Z or L, initials of their name or yours. First, middle, or last name. Could be a nickname. I'm still kind of back and forth on that energy of it. Could be a nickname, okay? Ziggy. Zora. Zelda. Who calls somebody Zelda? That's not their name, but maybe they play video games because I'm seeing it like the Zelda game. Is that Zelda? I don't know. I don't play a lot of video games. Anyways, ask me, I'll say yes. Say yes to what? Well, if you're wondering, because some of y'all be wondering, are they really on my social media? I blocked them on everything. It says ask me, I'll say yes. I always ask, say yes to what? That it got toxic and they started stalking you on your social media. I stalk your social media. Sneaky fingers, shifty eyes. Someone is keeping tabs on that profile. Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, you name it. And this is getting toxic. I'm getting tired of trying to make this work. Tired of trying to show you my worth. At my wit's end and ready to leave you. So yes, since you've left, any way and every way that they can stalk that damn social media, they do. And listen, we are in a very tech-savvy world. Just going to put that out there. And I heard at least I'm not showing up. What? I literally just heard what at least I'm not showing up. Like showing up at the front door? Showing up in the bushes? Showing up at my job? What we talking about? Never mind, because they got quiet. Like it was almost like somebody was like, you better be glad I ain't showing up. And then like walked away. Like, what you mean? Male or female? I want y'all to know. That was a threat from both sides. Show up at my doorstep if you want to. Smith and Wesson will be in attendance. Do you hear me? I sent out a meeting invite. Now you make sure you RSVP too. Okay, Smith and Wesson. All right. Anyways, kiss me hard, me harder. Passionate kisses that turn into wildlife, animal instinct type of sex. This person still remembers there's something that you did. And this is what I'm going to say. And I'm going to let it go. Something used to go like counterclockwise, clockwise, half moon, counter, clockwise. Y'all gonna have to go back on YouTube later to get that. Moving forward. I might have just told somebody's secret. What was that? I gotta go back because they told counterclockwise, clockwise, half moon, counter, clockwise, clock. Make sure y'all, okay. Anyways, see, I gotta move on. Because is that what I thought it was? Yeah, make me laugh, then make me moan. Yeah, this person, you knew how to, you knew. All right. And I'm letting it be known. There's a lot of things that can go that way, then you turn it that way, then you can turn. There's a lot of different body parts you can use to do. Okay. Back at it. Let's keep going. I can't. Well, you were the best I ever had, and I know that now. Someone can now see that all that this connection was, all that it could have been, should have been, you were the best that ever did it, and they wish they treated you better. And they do know that some part of this was abusive. So again, my heart goes out to anyone who has had any type of abuse, mental, physical, emotional, or spiritual. Do you hear me? My heart goes out to you. May God guide you, bless you, and heal you internally and externally. But this person does understand, I feel like, that they know that they abused you, or at least took your love in vain is what I'm hearing. Is my living in vain? Escape. Let me get a few more cards here. But you knew this person's secrets. You knew something wasn't right. I know your secrets. Just confess. Let's get it out there in the open. You know that I know. That you know that I know. So let's get to it. And this person still thinks about you. Maybe it was that 69. Okay, right. Could have been that 69 that had somebody in a chokehold. All right, let me just get a few more here. Thank you. I'll take it. You're my fantasy. Making love is what I want to do, but I need a... Oh, yeah. I really love you. I love you, Deja. Just give me all your love. All right. T or M, initials of their name or yours, first, middle, or last name. That T or M is coming for y'all. Don't y'all be in my emails or comments talking about, I'm always in T or M. Child, I don't know. Okay. B or O, initials of their name or yours, first, middle, or last. 18 to 25 years old. This could have been between the time that you met this person, or like I said, there could be an age gap, because I'm getting something like this person's out, like maybe an age bracket lower than you, possibly. It doesn't have to be for everybody. We're going to hold on that one. Keep calm. This person does still love you. No matter the current circumstances, I still love you. I may not say it or show it, but believe me, it's still there. And saying goodbye broke them into pieces. I didn't want, or maybe broke you into pieces, actually. I didn't want to leave, but I had to go. It was the best thing for me and my growth, but it hurt like hell. Because this person maybe confused you, or you were just confused on what this was supposed to be. Where was it supposed to go? How much more can I explain myself? How much more grace can I give? How much more can I compromise? It's like, I'm just done. None of this makes sense. There's confusion surrounding the situation. Someone is in the dark or feels they're being kept in the dark. And it was time for a change. Someone feels it's time for a change. Time to let go of the past and go towards the new things, calling their heart and their soul. And the sacral chakra, this person is still in that type of energy, that pleasure, sensuality. And if you want, like I said, if you want sex, sure, they got you. You know what I mean? Yes. You want friendship? All right, cool. But a relationship is not something that they can do right now. Someone is flighty, fickle, and non-committal. Beware of their love bombing, gaslighting, narcissism, and abuse, mental, physical, emotional, and spiritual, which we already had the abuse card out here. And then ask more questions. Things aren't clear for a reason. Ask more questions, the right questions. You need to know what's not being said and what hasn't been brought to the surface. And it could be a fire sign as well. So we got fire and earth, right? I think that's all the fire, earth. And then initials are BORXZLTM. And yeah, it hurts. This pain definitely hurts. But in the springtime, somebody might be trying to pop their head back up this last month. And I feel like y'all are going to be like, nah, all you want is more sex. So I'm not going to do that. I'm going to take time away from you and all your lies. And like I said, there we are, 39 to 55. So there could be, like I said, an age gap. It doesn't have to be these specific age groups, but I feel like there's an age gap somewhere in here, okay? And just know that their silence is just another word for their pain because you chose yourself. And I'm hearing king and queen moves, chess-like abilities or chess-like skills or something. You're playing checkers. I was playing chess. So maybe this person they were out of your league one way or the other. And maybe they know that now. All right, let's get something from Spirit. And we're going to close this thing out. And below that was soft music and candlelight. If you want to be wined and dined, if you want to do the wining and the dining, that's the type of person that you need to entertain. We're not, if someone's just like, nah, we can go to Chipotle and sit in my car. If that ain't what you want, then no thank you. Okay, so don't feel bad about going towards the type of love that you want. And this has nothing to do with a dollar amount. Okay, because you could have went in the refrigerator and put a picnic together and went down to the park, and all that cost you was the gas that was already in your car. You get what I'm saying? It's the level of effort that we're talking about. All right. Sorry. I went on a tangent right there because I feel like somebody feels bad for wanting to be courted or wanting to court someone, not wanting this fly by night, hey, I'm going to come through late night BS. Like, no, like I want